What's up, guys? How's everybody doing to this morning? And so, before the Xbox showcase, I will be breaking down the FF7 Revelation trailers. First, we're going to do the intro. First, we're going to do the reveal trailer, and then we're going to do the gameplay trailer, and we're going to do it through the presentation with Hamaguchi, aka Hamagoot, as people were calling him, and Matt Mercer, who I was not expecting, but always love to see. So we're gonna start this right now. Get this pulled up.
Go, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now, hope endures in those who fight.
This must be the whirlwind.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. It has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime. You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors. Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Does he have a lightning okay, that's a good place to stop for starters. So let's go by this shot by shot, man. So happy about this. So let's go back here. So yeah, we got Sephiroth here. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
One man sought dominion through reunion.
That is an epic shot, guys. Honestly, this highlights Sephiroth going into godhood. I'm gonna take it a step further. I think this is related to the Messiah in Christian, Catholic, whatever you want to call it, the religions where you have a Messiah. This is Sephiroth, but Sephiroth is the wrong type of Messiah in this case, even though he claims he wants to save the planet. He also wants to destroy it and then use the life stream to become a god once again. So I think that ties into his big plan where he wants to become a god like he did in the original, but he's taking it a step further with all the world lines and stuff like that. So really cool, epic shot. Oh my god, this is like ethereal stuff. And let's let it play a little bit more.
By his will,
You can see Cloud is right there. So this is gonna get a little creepy. Maybe not for the Sephiroth Cloud shippers out there, but this is chilling, man. Having the main character of the story in the arms of Sephiroth while he's looking upon everybody. The This goes to show you that Cloud is his. Not only does he love Cloud, but he also loves Cloud. I'm not sure what that love is, to be honest with you, the exact nature of it, but bro, this is a chilling shot, I will say. And why I said Sephiroth is like a messiah, not the messiah from Persona 3 Reload, where the protagonist and his ultimate persona was trying to save the world from Nyx, but this is more like Thanos Messiah. I'm gonna spin it that way because Thanos wanted to save the universe, but he ended up destroying and killing half the universe in Avengers Endgame. So it's sort of like that. And if that's the direction they're going with Sephiroth, I'm for that. I don't want him to be a sympathetic villain. I mean, he's got the tragic part down as far as the tragic villain is concerned, but that's that's um that's the direction I would rather they go. Like not redemption, but just sticking with his madness and whatever mindset he has from Advent Children. So let's continue.
A star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all.
So
But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat.
awesome.
Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. Has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
I actually do like their skydiving off the high wind. I think that's
Why?
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
this thing. I mean, I think from a technical standpoint, I heard it was difficult, so Hamaguchi and Creative Studio One decided let's just have them skydive or parachute off the high wind, which I think it's pretty cool. And it gives you that sense of verticality that they wanted to add to Revelation. I think this is a solid solution. And that harkens back to when they were going down the high, when they would go down the high wind, parachute down from Midgar. So they made that a main game function, but now I wonder how they're going to spice up that scene too. But no, this is a good solution, and I like this. And it's seamless too. All right, let's get further into this.
You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors. Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
All right, let me go back to that. Just stew.
Faith to the test, Cloud.
All right, here. So, Sephiroth, I don't know if he's holding the white materia. The atmosphere and the color of the screen kind of makes it difficult to tell which the monochrome here, the lighting, the colors, the screen makes it difficult to see if he's holding the black materia or he could be holding the white materia. That'd be frightening. But so unfortunately Tyler Hoechlin could not, I hope I said that right. could not repress his role as Sephiroth, unfortunately. So his new voice actor is Travis Wellingham, who ironically also played a Superman. He was the Lego Superman, but I'll miss Tyler's performance, to be honest, because to me, he really nailed Sephiroth and was the best successor you could ask for from George Newborn, who established the voice. I know Lance Bass voiced him in Kingdom Hearts, but George Newborn, no disrespect to Lance Bass, but George Newborn nailed it. He established what Sephiroth should sound like. And Tyler added his own voice, his own betrayal, and it was a fantastic portrayal of Sephiroth. I really think he really honed in on Sephiroth's character after Crisis Core, and then absolutely masterfully nailed it in Rebirth. So I'll miss Tyler's performance, but I look forward to Travis Wellingham. I'm gonna have to get used to the voice, of course, but you know what? I don't think they could have asked for a better replacement for Sephiroth. You know what? I'm not going to say replacement. I will say successor. We'll go that way. And hopefully it won't go down the Xehanort path where we had 3 different voice actors, because unfortunately, Leonard Nimoy died. Rucker Hooker, I hope I said that right. He passed away as well. And then we have Christopher O'Donnell. So 3 different voice actors for Square Enix most prominent villains. But now let's get into the gameplay stuff.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
I forgot. Oh yeah, how could I forget about this scene?
You guys. And I won't let you down.
I get it.
And I won't let you down.
Okay, this is Cloud here. So I think this takes place when the party returns to the forgotten capital, City of the Ancients. And Cloud now knows the truth of what transpired during the Nibelheim flashback. I'm not going to give it away. You got to play Crisis Core and whatnot. But this scene here tells me that he has accepted the truth. He's moved on from his self-blame much faster than he did in Advent Children. And he's ready to carry on and finish what Aerith and Zack started. It's beautiful. So beautiful. Gets me a little upset because that comes to the revelation, no pun intended, that Aerith is truly gone. And that's how I feel after Rebirth, despite the ending and whatnot, which I won't get into here. That's another video. But yeah, this was a fantastic reveal trailer. They gave us a lot, and we'll break down the fits and more gameplay stuff in the next one. But let's continue with this presentation.
I promise.
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
The voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation.
Who doesn't know you?
I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do. As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes, each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever.
So, let me get into that real quick. So, Affinity, I heard, is going to be different in Final Fantasy VII Revelation. God, I love saying that. So, instead of Cloud, like, developing a bond with his comrades, he'll still do that, but it's going to be more towards their individual stories. So you'll get more flushed out stories on our characters instead of the like date thing or whatnot. Not so. I think that's a good way to go about God Affinity this time because Rebirth was about bonds, and then this chapter is about resolve as it was explained from some interviews, and we'll get into more of those interviews in future videos. So at be prepared for more Final Fantasy VII Breakdown videos from me.
But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regimen. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
I do want to go to these icons. No pun intended, of course, from
Spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions.
Okay, so Cloud has multiple summons, so we got the magic pot. I wonder if that's healing, and then Ifrit is attack, and Titan, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this arrow means. Guess we'll find out more when we get to it, but it's interesting. And these portraits, whoa.
And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle. Summoning Ifrit never gets old.
Hell no.
There are truly some
Especially
chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's going to be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in peace.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Cid Highwind.
Cid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Cid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies to heel. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far.
Okay, let's get into this, man. Ooh, boy. Yeah, yo. All right, we'll cover Fitz in a minute, but I want to get into...
Capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former...
But it's cool that Vincent can do rapid shots, rapid single shots at once. I think that's pretty cool. And then he can add some of his beast power to his gunshots. And it's cool how they use his golden gauntlet here. That is awesome. They done such a great job with Vincent's.
Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Cid Highwind.
Cid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Cid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies to heel. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function integrated.
All right, this here, I like this. I mean, call me crazy, but even though this takes inspiration from Final Fantasy X-2 and Lightning Returns, I feel like with this Freelancer here and then the Warrior, I feel like that also was inspired from Bravely Default because that's the initial job class of that, but to see Final Fantasy X-2 influence along with Lightning Returns, this game continues to bring stuff from the past and implement it so fluently and seamlessly that this is fantastic. This is going to be the ultimate Final Fantasy. I'm saying it now.
Tactical suitwear, or the Fit system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new...
Everyone's going crazy over Tifa's fit here, and I'm doing the same. I am doing the same. Also, notice that portrait. That is very similar to their portraits in the original Final Fantasy. Such an excellent touch. Such a great touch.
Uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, Fits gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster. In battle. And to face what's coming.
Call me crazy, but I think there was some lightning or some light in there. So I wonder if you could combine elements. And the fact that you can have that each character has unique abilities and skill sets with each of their fits, That's pretty awesome. That's where I think the Lightning Returns aspect kicks in because you got the different fits, you can equip different abilities. I hear that you can have Cloud as a black mage, but have warrior traits as well. You know what? That reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 too. But I'm glad they're taking inspiration and mechanics from the past and other series and just implementing in Final Fantasy.
You'll need all the strength you can muster.
Say you're dead.
Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons, ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late?
Okay, what they're doing here, it seems like I heard there's going to be unique mechanics for the weapons. So it won't be just humans fighting a kaiju as we saw Tifa rush towards this weapon earlier. So the Hamaguchi hasn't given it away yet, but there's going to be some unique mechanics with fighting the weapons in addition to humans and kaiju.
The world is torn apart. You and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga. And your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time. Stand together. One last...
Okay, that is clearly Genova.
Equip your materia and stand together.
Alright, that is clearly Genova Death. She's head. Oh no, no. Oh, I see. Ooh, okay. Her head is embedded in here. I wonder if that means anything, but this is definitely Genova Death. She looks grisly as hell. Not gonna lie. Yeah, wow. They're knocking it out of the park with the Genova designs for the remake series. Yeah, look at the texture. It's just so morbid. And the head being embedded into, I'm guessing this is her neck area or whatever. I don't know. It's grotesque, it's morbid, and I think it's fitting for Genova. Plus, you got what it looks like heat, fire coming from her body. That's fitting because Genova it uses fire elemental attacks in the original.
One last time.
These skies belong to me! Hope you're ready!
I wonder if we get to fight it.
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Mark,
Right,
I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right?
love Hamaguchi.
Well, then, we better take a look.
Get the cannon back online! Now!
Holy crap.
At last, the promise is fulfilled.
And and multi-platinum confirmed. Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PC. It's all here. And spring 2027, that's where I was gunning for. And a lot of other people, a lot of other creators when it comes to the release date / window, though. Because we got Final Fantasy 14 Evercold coming out in January, right? So this makes sense. It doesn't cannibalize FF14, nor does it cannibalize Final Fantasy 7 Revelations. So, and the exclusivity is dead. It's officially dead with this, which I'm fine with because none against PlayStation. They needed to go multi-platinum with this one. And I'm so happy they are. So let's wrap this up.
The journey ends here.
And this here, I know we got this here, but this here is a brilliant homage to the original. Original. And each game represents the main character of that game, which is excellent. Such an excellent throwback. So, as you can hear, I am super stoked, not only for the reasons, not only for the obvious reasons, but I get to do these video breakdowns with you guys now, which I am so stoked about. In addition to FF7, we're going to be doing more gaming videos. I will put these on YouTube, and they'll also stay on Twitch too. But yeah, I'm so excited, guys. I am I am like hyped, man. I am pumped for this. But thank you for joining me for this one. This will be on YouTube soon. Matter of fact, I'll probably have it in a few minutes. Let's just start the process of uploading. And let's get into Kingdom Hearts 4. And for this one, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.
Without you